Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out that barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Sing boom, ta-ra-ra,
Ta-ra-ra,
sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, because the gang's all here. Yeah!
Hey, Henry. You're my manager. I've been working out like crazy. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm ready to fight Punchy Doolin. Get me a fight with Punchy Doolin.
You can't fight Punchy Doolin.
Are you kidding? I'd murder that bum. I'm in great shape. Just look at me. I'll murder the bum. Get me a fight with Punchy Doolin.
You can't fight Punchy Doolin.
Henry, we're going to make a lot of money doing this. Get me a fight with Punchy Doolin.
I keep telling you, you cannot fight Punchy Doolin.
Why can't I fight Punchy Doolin?
Because you are Punchy Doolin. Who's that coming down the street?
Who's that looking so petite?
Who's that coming down to meet me here?
Who's that? You know who I mean.
She's the prettiest gal I've ever seen.
I could tell her miles away from here.
I'm singing, yes, sir. That's my baby, no, sir. I don't mean maybe, yes, sir.
That's my baby now.
Don't stop, Baba, just 2-bar break.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We've decided, no, ma'am. We won't hide it, yes, ma'am.
You're invited now. And by the way,
By the way,
and by the way,
by the way,
when we meet that preacher,
I'll say,
I'll kiss you later. I'm eating a potato. Yes,
now
sir.
what'd you say that for?
You gotta say something, Bob. Don't mean maybe.
Yes, sir. That's my baby. And now the trombone. Yeah! Extra good. By the way,
By the way,
by the way,
when we meet
the preacher, I'll say, yes, sir, that's my baby, no, sir. I don't mean maybe, yes, sir, that's my baby now. Oh, yeah? Let's do one from the semi-classics. Boo-hoo. You got me crying for you. And as I sit here and sigh, says I can't believe it's true. Boo-hoo. I'll tell my mama on you. This little game that you play has made her baby oh so blue. You left me in the lurch.
a lurch.
Here's my favorite rhyme. You left me waiting at the church. Whoa,
Oh,
that's why I'm crying for you. Someday you'll feel like I do, and you be boo-hoo-hooing too. Boo-hoo!
very nice, Bob. And for those of you watching, welcome to Still Trying. If you're not watching, the heck with you.
Yeah, we just don't care anymore, you know? There's a lot of apathy going around here.
I got to tell you, a few days ago, I was in one of those big box retailers, like Costco or BJ's.
Yeah.
And a guy comes up to me, this is a true story, and he says, "You're Henry. I watch your show. You could have knocked me over with a feather." I was
Did you
astounded.
get his name?
I got his name. I got his wallet. No. His name is Patrick Stewart, and he lives on Miller Place, Long
No
Island.
kidding. We finally have a viewer?
Well, not
After
only that,
years
wait,
doing this?
I have something
we
more.
finally have a pigeon. I mean, a viewer.
We have a viewer in Belfast, Ireland.
Cut it out.
No.
This show goes to Belfast?
Yes, a woman named Leslie has watched the show, and she communicated with our beloved camera person, Paul. And she says she watches the show and enjoyed it. So I figured the least we could do for Leslie,
Yeah.
is dedicate a song to her. As a matter of fact, why don't we dedicate the very words...
Who's Mr. Tongue and Mr. Lips?
the very words that Paul said to Leslie when they first met.
Paul was telling us how they first met. It was in a crowded bar in Belfast.
Wait.
And-
Let's make it real authentic.
I'm Leslie?
No, you're Paul.
Wearing this, I'm Paul?
Well,
Paul is actually behind the camera right now. Paul, put your arm down. You got a big stain on
Bob,
your arm. It's
we
terrible.
have so few friends as it is.
Should we have to look at that? I don't know.
No.
Well, he has to look at us.
Okay,
All right.
there you go. And these,
Perfect.
you never look better.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Elvis before he got a chance to visit the barber.
And this is what Paul said to
Paul
Leslie.
went up to Leslie in that crowded Belfast bar and he said, "Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Yeah, baby. Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to the bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart?" Yeah. Well, Leslie, we know you lied to the band, but we'd rather go on hearing your lies than go on living without you, baby. Yeah. And now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there without any hair. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Yeah, that's for you, baby. Yeah.
Leslie in Belfast, Ireland.
Just shot out her television screen.
Okay.
She gets like that when she hasn't napped.
Now, believe it or not, I heard from a friend in California who I went to elementary school, junior high school, and high school.
Did
and
you graduate high school?
I graduated magna cum laude mouth.
Wow.
Anyway,
Don't brag about your education.
He's watched the show, and he would like to hear the A.B. Davis High School, which is in Mount Vernon, not too far from here,
Oh, okay.
fight song, and I promised him I would do it.
Let's not be rough now.
March, march on down the field, fight for Mount Vernon, break through that purple line with strength to defy. We'll give a long cheer for Mott's men. We're here to win again. Edison will fight to the end, but we will win.
All right.
It referenced Mott's men. Mr. Mott was the boys' football coach and the gym teacher. So we'll give a long cheer for Mott's men. And
Okay.
Edison was our arch rival across town from A.B. Davis in Mount Vernon, New York.
I'm sure routines like this will keep people tuning into this show.
All right, Bob, rescue the show. Do something entertaining.
I like New York in June. How about you? I like a Gershwin tune. How about you? I love a fireside when the storm is due. I like potato chips, moonlight, and motor trips. How about you? I'm mad about good books, can't get my fill. And Lana Turner's looks give me a thrill. Holding hands in a movie show when all the lights are low may not be new, but I like it. How about you? Let's hear that ragtime trombone. Yeah. Please notice that at no time do Henry's lips leave his face. Yes, sir, partner. I'm mad about good books. Can't get my fill. And Rita Hayworth's looks give me a thrill. Holding hands in a movie show when all the lights are low may not be new, but I like it. I like it. I like it. How about you?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, Bob.
That's a very unusual song because one songwriter pays tribute to another. I love a Gershwin tune. How about you? You say you don't care.
I do
All
care.
right, that's fair.
If you're a
That's fair.
long-time viewer of Still Drawing,
you need medical attention promptly.
I once again call your attention to the artwork surrounding our beautiful set.
Who did all that great artwork?
My granddaughter Ryan
Wow, no
and my
kidding.
grandson Marcus.
That's pretty good. How old are they?
40
23 and 28.
Yes. No. The thing is that I have to. A lot of this artwork will go out to say a diner and they'll be on the placemat and they'll doodle on the door.
Oh,
and do
yeah,
the crazy.
yeah, they give you the crayons,
At the
yeah.
end of the meal, I take it home. So they don't know I got their artwork.
You're admitting thievery here on public television?
I've been working with you for what is now 42 years.
Coming up on it, yeah. By the time this is shown, it might be 42
Well,
years.
if this is shown. All
Why
right.
don't we take a request from our cameraman, Paul Connolly?
Paul, wake up.
Paul, what would you like the band to do besides knock it off?
Well, wait a minute. We didn't do an Irish song, Paul. You know,
Oh.
Paul is from Ireland,
That's right.
and he,
How come he talks with a Jewish accent then?
well, that could be.
All right. You never know.
No.
The important thing is you live a long life.
All right.
All right. How about the Wild Colonial Boy? I know you do that one.
Yes, and we do it with you starting it.
Oh, okay. I'll start it. All right. There was a wild colonial boy. Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and bred in Ireland in a place called Castlebain. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy. Dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he wandered from his home onto Australia's sunny shore. He was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich, he helped the poor. He shot James McAvoy. Terror to Australia was the wild colonial boy. You take it from there.
One morning on the prairie, as Jackie rode along, listening to the mockingbird singing a cheerful song, up stepped a band of troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy.
Sammy Davis?
They all set out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Duggan, for you see it's 3-1. Surrender in the Queen's high name, for you are a plundering son. Jack drew 2 pistols from his belt and proudly held them high. He said, I'll fight, but not surrender, cried the wild colonial boy. He fired a shot at Kelly, which threw him to the ground. And turning round to Davis, he received a mortal round. A bullet pierced his brave young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy. And that is how they captured him, the wild colonial boy.
For Paul Connolly.
And also for Leslie
And for Leslie.
of Belfast.
Yeah. Now, in case Leslie watches the show in Belfast, perhaps we should tell her a thing or two we know about Paul.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, I couldn't. No. Well, Leslie, those chorus girls meant nothing to Paul. Don't worry.
Okay, now it's time to do a...
They were Henry's girls. No.
Bob!
Well, your wife doesn't watch.
That's right.
Leslie watches.
We're going to do a feature of the show, which we hope you like, Follow the Bouncing Ball,
Oh, okay.
where we are going to record now a song, and the Bouncing Ball song is Who's Sorry Now? Do you know that song?
That was my wedding song.
That was your wedding song?
My wife picked it. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now?
Follow the Bouncing Ball!
Whose heart is aching and breaking each bow? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cried over you. Right to the end, just like a friend. I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way, now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Now, who does the bouncing ball after?
Let's see, Stefan. Stefan is our in-house video editor who, after we do the show, he will produce the bouncing ball. See, my wife occasionally watches the show. She says, I hate when you talk about that process.
Is that right?
So I never
Go,
mention.
you're an American citizen. Stand up to her. Go ahead.
Hamana,
talk
hamana,
about
hamana,
it.
hamana, hamana,
Go
hamana.
ahead. I'm behind you 1,000%.
You know, when my wife and I, as we get to that certain age, we talk about, our plans for very late in life. And my wife just told me that when one of us dies, she's moving to Florida.
Oh, that's big of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go out with another girl, it would be big of me.
Okay. And now we're going to do a piano solo in which you will sing the lyrics. It's called
Okay.
I Love a Piano.
Oh, that was Irving Berlin.
Yes.
Yeah. That was one of his early tunes, too. I love a piano. I love a piano. I love to hear somebody play upon the piano, the grand piano. It simply carries me away. I know a fine way to treat a Steinway. I'd love to run my fingers o'er the keys, the ivories, and with the pedal, I'd love to meddle when Crazy Henry comes this way. I'm so excited when I'm invited to hear that gray-haired genius play. You could keep your fiddle and your bow, give me P-I-A-N-O-O-O. I'd love to stop right beside an upright or a high-toned baby grind. Ladies and gentlemen, Henry is now playing with his nose. Before he had a nose job, he didn't have to bend over to do that. And with the pedal, I'd love to meddle when Crazy Henry comes this way. I'm so excited when I'm invited to hear that long-haired genius play. You could keep your fiddle and your bow, P-I-A-N-O-O-O. I'd love to stop right beside an upright or a high-toned baby grind. Yeah. All right.
Now, if you happen to chance upon our show, most of our viewers we get by they're flipping through the channels and they come across us. The only thing I can say is come back a week later and we might be there. Although once a year they change our show time, and this year not only they kept our show time, but they changed our channel, which I thought was pretty sneaky.
That's a really low blow.
Yes, yes.
I mean, we were building up quite a a viewership there. How many were watching, according to the latest
well,
Nielsen ratings?
If you count your wife and my wife, I'd say about 33 people.
My wife doesn't watch.
I'd say about 32
It's
people.
on opposite Wendy Williams. She won't touch this.
Okay, now we're going to try a medley. This is a crazy medley.
Okay.
The song has to be related in any way, shape, or form to Coney Island.
Coney Island. Okay, I
right.
got one.
All right.
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love. I'm gonna sail away and leave you, never to see you anymore. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So, goodbye, farewell, so long forever.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my Coney Island.
So long.
Goodbye, my Coney Island babe.
By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. You and me, you and I. Oh, how happy will we be when each wave comes a-rolling in. We will duck and swim, and we'll float and full around the water, over and under, and then up for air. Ma is rich, Pa is rich, so now what do we care? I want to be beside the sea, beside the sea, beside the seaside,
By the beautiful sea. Coney Island washboard down the bay. She playing on the laundry every day. Washboards all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. Little fingers on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She rang a tune right through the beat. Brand new pair of BVDs. Coney Island washboard roundelay.
and then they row, row, row.
Bum, bum, bum.
Way up the river he would row, row, row. A hug he'd give her, then he'd kiss her now and then. She would tell him when. He'd fool around, and then they kiss again, and then they row, row, row. A little further he would row, just he and Flo. Then he'd drop off the oars, take a few more on cars, and then they row, row, row.
Down among the sheltering palms, oh honey, wait for me, wait for me. Don't be forgetting, we got a date out where the sun goes down about 8. How my heart is yearning, yearning, yearning. How my lips are burning, burning, burning to be down among the sheltering palms. Honey, wait for me. Although I guess, come to think of it, Coney Island doesn't have too many palm trees.
Yes. And I said, row, 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 way up the river.
Oh, yeah.
There's no river. No.
Well, you said in any way. It has to deal with water.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
We have low standards here. So
Now
does our audience.
We try and be entertained. Not only entertaining, we'd like to be a little bit interactive. We're going to play a number which we hope will inspire our audience watching at home, assuming that people are watching still.
Sure.
We want you to get up and dance with each other. Okay?
Yeah. What if it's only two guys watching?
It's a new century, Bob. We won't tell.
Oh, we can't discriminate, I guess.
No,
huh?
no.
Okay.
So why don't we do a slow...
Gentlemen, we're on your side. Go ahead.
Let's do a slow romantic number. And Bob, I'm going to let you choose the slow romantic. How about a number like, say, what Fred Astaire would sing to what's her
Greta
face?
Garbo. Okay.
No, not Greta Garbo. You know who I'm, Ginger Rogers.
Yes.
Okay?
Never could fool you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, let's do that one I was fiddling around with before. Heaven. I'm in heaven. And my heart beats so I can hardly speak. And I seem to find that happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, but love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Yes, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it wouldn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me through to heaven.
Heaven,
I'm in heaven,
heaven.
and my heart beats so I can hardly speak. And I seem to find that happiness I seek when we're out together dancing, out together dancing, out together dancing cheek to cheek, cheek to cheek, cheek to cheek.
By
Fred
the-
Astaire singing to Greta Garbo, right?
By the way, Bob, I noticed you're still trying.
You know, you
both
read
of-
my mind. I was just noticing your spiffy bow tie. Where did these come from, anyway?
These come from an exclusive bow tie maker in Mamaroneck, New York.
No kidding.
It's called Shea Missy.
Shea Missy. Wow.
Yes,
And she make these are really
they're
nice.
really,
And
really.
I don't know whether you can see them. Wait, get over here. Wait, I have to go like that.
Yes.
In front of the microphone. In the middle here, it says "Still Trying," the name of the show. Mm-hmm. Wow. So how do you contact Missy if you want a spiffy bow tie like
We'll
this?
have to get a visual and put up her website. I don't know. See, the problem is we're on cable access, and they don't allow.
Oh, you're not allowed
advertising.
to advertise, of course.
And
yeah.
of course, the reason that they change our channel and everything else, apparently you're not allowed to have viewers either.
All right. Well, you can't blame them.
No. Okay.
They must see what we do.
Now I'm gonna.
Your turn, partner.
All right. I'm gonna
What you
do a
got?
song that every time I do this number, my wife says I like it. So,
Oh, okay.
all right. And all I have to do is hold up this, and you'll know the song.
Yes.
First you put your two knees close up tight. Sway 'em to the left, sway 'em to the right. Step around the floor kinda nice and bright. Twist around with all your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space. Then you do the eagle rock with style and grace. Put your left foot out and bring it back. That's what I call ball no jack.
Go, Troy G. Charleston, made in Carolina. Some dance, some prance. I'll say it's nothing much fun. Say, Henry, it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye!
Every step you do leads to something new. I'm telling you, it's a Lapazoo buck. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week, same time, same station. And don't be late. That dance, a comer sometime.